Well, I did a test and then for some reason the microphone wasn't on and I didn't check the test and I did all that without any audio. So that's good. Let me see if I could remember what happened. I woke up, I said, test. I decided to go out and grill those ossobuco legs. Not only did I kiss them with the fire, they ended up getting French kissed by the fire. I remembered I said that. I also put in a couple pieces of liver. I think it'll fortify that broth some. I did not put in the goat meat because my wife would kill me. I said that I'm gonna cook thin New York strips for lunch and I'll cook some for my wife because every time we come home from church, she says, I don't know what to eat. I forgot to think of anything, but I'm looking out for you today. I put them in the oven after I put water in them, about a third of the way up the pan or a quarter, somewhere in there, in the oven for 9 hours. It'll be in there for about 9 hours at 225 degrees and it's gonna be amazing. Can't believe it took me 29 days to forget to do audio. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm batting pretty good. I don't like doing voiceovers. This is an actual test. Hello? Testing?
Mom.
Beat Talent for the wins. Save Lion Diet Month. Had people saying, when you're done with this 30-day Lion Diet Challenge, I'm gonna miss the daily uploads. And I'm thinking, really? Because I'm so weird. You're gonna miss this. Cook some food. Oh, there's a dog.
You want to sit in there?
I'm weighing these strips. I had a feeling it was going to be around a pound. 1.27. I also called it that my wife didn't have a plan for lunch. So I'm gonna cook some New York strips.
Yay!
For her and me. And then I'm gonna finish off this ground venison. Do you want any of this?
I will eat whatever you give me.
Alright, so 2 pans it is. Let's do that. You wanna check on the... Oh!
Dog's trying to take you out.
Yeah. Want to check on this food without spilling it.
Can I pull this for you?
Oh. Ooh. Liver. You can eat the liver.
I might.
Just a little bit. Thank you. I said earlier I need a cameraman. Or was that yesterday?
It was yesterday. And I heard you and I came running, but I didn't make it in time.
I said man. We brought a friend home from church and I don't notice any difference in the level of loudness. This should be 1 pound of venison. Actually, it's probably a little bit under. what looks like a plate of prison brown food. Hey, hon! Here's your brown prison food. Enjoy!
Thank you.
Smoking out the house. I also got my plate of brown food. It looks like a little bit more. I didn't cook my New York strips all the way through. There's some red in it. It means it's delicious. All right, I'm gonna spare you me eating this meal in front of the camera and me just randomly talking. I'm just randomly talking now though, right? Yeah. Let's check in with how the brown prison food is. So how's your brown prison food?
It is delicious.
How's the venison?
It's really good.
Ground venison. Does it taste gamey at all?
I don't think so. I feel like it has a more interesting flavor than ground beef, but I don't know that I would call it gamey.
Okay. How's the New York strips?
Delicious.
Oh, it's so smoky in here. So I've been kind of folding them over in the pan because you could fit more in there. And they cook so fast. So that works. The women don't find you handsome. At least they will find you in the kitchen. She thought that was funny. All right, I'm gonna eat this and I'm gonna take my pause, my Sunday pause, and go. Test. Actually, check this one. I checked it and it was great. What are we doing for dinner? Also buco, beef shanks, couple overcooked pieces of liver that my kids and myself may or may not touch. The liquid got up pretty high. The juice from it got up pretty high, so I poured some of it in this pan. Added some mushroom powder, garlic powder, a half a stick of butter, some red pepper flakes, and reduced it for a while for a sauce. Not for me, I'm not eating it. And then I got some broccoli ready to steam with a half stick of butter, some salt, maybe some garlic powder. And then I tried to make some cloud bread and it looks ridiculous. It all got pushed together, or came together, but I lined the entire pan with bacon fat. And since I'm on the lion diet, I can't try it, but I can experiment on my family. On all these different low carb options. Interesting. Yeah, I'm just trying to experiment. It's like, oh, I wouldn't mind trying that someday. But I'm really trying to hone in, or just be very careful that I'm not adding a bunch of things back into my diet. After 10 months on carnivore, or I should say, 9 months on carnivore and a month on lion diet. I say it all the time, and then I say it all the time, but most of the time that I did carnivore, I was essentially doing the lion diet. Because what else is there? And then, because I go through these times that eggs didn't sound good, and then they did, and then they didn't. That buzzing light is so annoying. Oh, look at my halo. So I'm working on a video idea because I have some unrest in my soul right now. I was seeing a bunch of light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to my weight, because I had stalled around the 230 mark, and then I started the lion diet and I started dropping, and I saw down the 223, and now this morning I was 226. I'm like, man, I know it's not a big deal. I know the weight fluctuates. I know it's not a big deal. I know that my waist is skinnier, my face is skinnier. I know I'm gaining muscle, getting stronger. I know all those things, but there's just a part of me that feels down when the weight doesn't reflect it. And I know I'm not the only one that happens to. And it just seems so unfortunate, because I don't think I have any reason to be down. But I also don't want to ignore it, because I could be going up because of decisions I'm making when it comes to food consumption. I'm eating good, nutritious food. I don't think I'm overeating. You guys could be the judge of that. If you watched all these days of me eating, I've shown everything I've ate except for that jerky. Which is nominal. I don't want to put too much stock in it, but I also don't want to ignore it. I know that bodies fluctuate weight, but just knowing all the right things doesn't always make you feel better. Sometimes you just get down because your expectations aren't being met. Should I say, let's lower expectations? Sure. Come up with non-scale victories? Sure. I guarantee if I did measurements from my last measurements after, I don't know when I did those measurements, after 90 days, not too long after that, I'll look at those measurements and be like, wow, that's amazing. So you got a boost of confidence. But, at the same time, I think it's okay not to feel okay. There's nothing wrong with me for not feeling okay. There's nothing wrong with me for worrying a little bit that my weight is on the rise. Because I think it's a potential check engine light. And so I could look at it and just be thankful. And that's what I'm going to choose to do. I'm just going to look at how I feel and just be thankful for it as a potential check engine light in my life. And I'm not a certified master mechanic, nor a doctor or a psychologist, and no one knows everything about the human body, and they're all different makes and models. But I can do a diagnostic in my life. I think that's a good tool. What are my goals? Am I meeting my goals? How can I surpass my goals? Where do I see myself in a year? What should I do this month? How can I just make it through today? A lot of things. So I'm working on a video, and that was the video. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I know that a lot of you have philosophies when it comes to diet, or I know a lot of people don't like the word diet. I see two definitions of diet, like what you eat and what you choose to eat, or the restriction. I like the first one, just what I eat. I choose to eat a diet of good, nutritious foods. Right now I'm on a lion diet. Very nutritious, very healing, very anti-inflammatory, very powerful when it comes to being an elimination diet, very powerful in intel and diagnostics. And again, just let me know what you think. Trying to catch up on comments all the time. I at least get to read them. And then I try to get to them. Except for that stupid labs video I did. Yeah, I gave up on that one. Unless by chance it pops up and it's in line, because that was like trying to drink water out of a fire hydrant. And the water wasn't even salted, so. All right, let me finish up this dinner. Have you ever watched like a carnivore recipe, and they're like, here's the meat, here's the butter, here's the salt, here's the cheese, and here's the broccoli. I think you forgot what carnivore meant. I don't know why that made me funny. It's like, oh, I got this carnivore recipe, and it's like you had all these extra things that are not carnivore. I'm like, I understand, but why don't you just say it's ketovore? Words matter. I just watched a whole thing that said, like, when people come out with articles and studies on stuff, they usually spend the first few pages just like defining the definitions of the word so everyone is on the same page, because people think of words differently. So they got to define what you're talking about. Broccoli with butter and Redmond's smoked salt. Doesn't look good to me, other than the fact that it's like nice, vibrant green. All right, let's disappoint the children. All right, we got to do this. Hard to see everybody. I've been filming what I eat for every meal for the whole month. So today's board is a little piece of liver. Yeah. I got a few bones with marrow in them. Used to not like it, used to not like it. And then just, I am eating beef shanks with, everyone's like, we want, not everyone, a lot of people are like, pieces with no fat, so I get all the fatty pieces. Why? Because the fat is flavor. Tastes good. Could use some salt. They got gravy.
I saw some.
This doesn't taste like it needs salt.
I want that.
You have? I gave you some because I know you like it.
But what kind is it?
It's on the meat. All right, let's check where we're at. You guys remember where we were last time we checked?
Yes.
Where?
I think it was like 4,700 or something. 750.
I think you're way overshooting the last time.
It was like 600.
It was 6 something.
Yeah.
But now it's 4,789.
That's crazy.
That's even
I'm so
higher
excited
than
about
what
that.
Or I know it's higher than what you said, but I'm pretty sure last time we sat down it was not there. It was in the 600s. Oh, that's over 200. That's crazy. All right, I'm not gonna keep. We got guests over, so we're gonna sit here and we're gonna enjoy our time eating. How does it taste?
It's
all
really good.
the random stuff I made.
Sorry, you got me right when I got some in my throat. It's really good. I feel like the meat has really good flavor. And the cloud bread I had made before and I didn't like it. But I didn't put any seasonings in it. So I really like it with the seasoning. I feel like it kind of covers some of the cream cheese taste. So I'm really enjoying it. And I think it's a good combination together too. Kind of like a open faced pot roast sandwich. But not really, but kind of. I like it.
The bread.
2 thumbs up. What do you eat here again?
She literally would lie to me and let me go to church with my hair slicked back. So,
I didn't lie to you. I didn't lie to you. There was no lying.
do you know who won't lie to me? My 13-year-old. Do you like it?
This? Yeah.
Okay, so the rule is don't lie. Okay. Oh, yeah. So the rule is don't lie or I keep messing that up. The rule is take 3. The rule is tell the truth or at least don't lie. So how does this shirt make me look?
You wear that all the time.
See you tomorrow.